Welcome back to the washing room. Today we're going to have a little bit of a look at how to wash your fleece items. I'm going to show you step by step what you should do to keep them in a healthy, good condition. By the way, happy holidays. It's Christmas today when I'm filming this. Hope you're having a great holiday wherever in the world you are. So the first thing that we're going to do here once we want to wash our fleece is that we're actually going to check the label of all the various fleece items that we're going to wash. So with fleece, as you can see, it's kind of I would call it almost a delicate fabric. This one is mostly used for fishing, so you can see it's kind of worn out. This one has been washed very hot as it usually smells stainy, you know. Another alternative you can do if you don't want your fleece to be damaged is to pre-soak it. So what I like to do in that case is that I just take the fleece garment, pop it in a basin, a bucket, whatever you have available. Then we are going to take a little bit of washing powder wherever we have it, actually washing liquid here. Now usually use a pretty gentle one on your fleece items, as like I said, kind of delicate, and you just pop that in there, fill it with water, cold water is fine, and then from there stir it around a little bit, let it sit for like 5-10 minutes, remove the water, rinse it, and then you're ready to pop it in the washing machine, which will be step number 2 for us here. So what I have done now is that I've wrung the fleece items inside out. It kind of keeps the nice outside more protected. So let me just pop all these items here in the washing machine. We're gonna wash all 3 at the same time here. Now there will be a drying process that we're gonna have a look at as well. So I'm just gonna turn on the washing machine here, open up and pop it in there like this, and close it up like normal. So of course, if you have a top loader or if you want to do this by hand, totally fine as well. It's the same process, just load it up with pretty cold water. You know, you want to go out from the weakest garments. So that means it's maximum 30 for this load here. So what we're going to do next is that I'm just going to do a quick cycle because these aren't so dirty. So as you can see, 30 degrees. Spin cycle, like agitation, is going to be 800. You can probably crank this up a little bit without much issue, but 800 is totally fine. We'll also need some washing powder here. So I'm going to pop in, this isn't a big load, so I'm just going to pop in about, let's say 10 milliliters or 2 tablespoons or so. More than enough. Now we're going to forego the fabric softener today, since this is a pretty short wash and kind of don't see it as a necessity here. But you can pop that in there as well if you can do a full wash. Close it up and we're going to start a quick wash here. So after that, I'm going to show you how to dry this stuff also. Alright, so the cycle is just about to finish up here. Actually it is finished. So I just wanted to mention, if you have particularly bad stains, what you can also do is try to spray it with some stain remover like Vanish. This is essentially OxyClean in America. Also you have the powdered one, which you can sprinkle over it and put it in the basin. I recommend the regular kind. This one is specifically for whites. And yeah, now that the cycle is done, we have 2 options. We can either hang it to dry or we can put it in the dryer. So I have 2 different thoughts about this. For the blankets and, you know, the liners, stuff that you want to be kind of fluffy, I do like to put them in the dryer. Of course, this has a few drawbacks in that it draws a little extra power. Also that it isn't the best for the garments, but it's totally fine, I found. Just if you're going to do a dryer cycle, I do recommend that you try to use the lowest heat possible. You can usually just change it by tapping here. So the max on, as you can see, it does take longer, but it is more gentle on your garments. Alternatively, if you're going to hang it to dry, actually we can hang one item to dry, and I'll show you how to do that. But if you're going to do that, I do like to put something like vinegar or maybe fabric softener into the program as well to kind of soften it up. I do find that it's kind of like stiff almost if you don't add any of this to the program. So what we're going to do here now is that I'm just going to pop it into the dryer. I'm going to go ahead and take this out and clean and nice into the dryer. I guess mine is one of them, so I can show you how to hang it. So close it up. Now you can try a few of the different programs here. We have one for synthetics here, which this is. So let's just turn it all the way up, and we just start it like that. And then is all there is to it. Now for this one, it is actually pretty dry already, but what you can do if you found that it's still a little wet is that you press out all the water from the garment, or you can actually turn the washer back on and you can run extra spin drain cycle, and it's going to spin very fast. The centrifuge is going to force out some more water, but for this one, totally fine. So I'm going to go ahead and hang it up here. As you saw, I turned this inside out before washing, so I'm just going to flip it back out. to normal, like that. And then we are ready to hang it up. Usually it's evening now, so I'm just gonna hang it and leave it here overnight. And by the morning it should be dry, clean, and beautiful. I'm planning to do a bunch more of these guides here coming up. So if you're interested in washing, cleaning, folding, tap subscribe, and I'll see you over in the next video. Also made a dedicated article on how to dry your fleece clothes. So if you're interested in a little bit more detail, you can definitely check that out. I'm gonna link that down below this video as well. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.